the thing that worries me a little bit, and I don't want people to take offense to this, but crying is a bad sign. If your girl go to church
and she start crying
and tears come down her eyes,
tell her. What do you mean, Dev? What do you mean,
Listen, bro. Listen. So when you go to church, it's a glove that fits everything. It's like a stretch glove.
That's why it's called Palm Sunday.
It's a glove that fit everybody. So when he tell this general story, the pastor up there, and he's talking to the audience, and he's like, and I know you've been going through something. And you start trying to make it about you. Yeah. So you like, damn, he talking to me, man. He really know that I cheated on my taxes last month, right? Mm-hmm. You don't cry about that. When them tears come pouring down her eyes, bro.
Preach that.
There was tears pouring down her eyes for a whole different reason at
Preach
that point.
that.
She couldn't breathe. It was a meat jammed so far down the back of her throat.
It's always about dick, huh?
Bro, listen.
Women in church only cry about dick.
Welcome to the first half of
the Talk Heavy Podcast. Hey, G, we back for another fire episode, and guess what?
Hey, man, we got guests in here.
Hey, man, hey, Dev, let's
about
not
to go down.
Time. Go ahead, introduce it.
You already know who it is. It's Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Dangerous Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Choke Your Mom Out, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop Out. And today, we got two special guests. And it's not very often that we have guests that
are a couple.
Yeah, that splash on each other. You know what I'm saying? We got them in the building. So, to the left of me, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's good, y'all? My name is Catrell, but y'all can just call me Trell. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a musician. You know, I got a lot of things going on, man. I also got my own podcast. Sorry, I had to throw a plug in there.
Oh, throw that plug.
What's the plug?
Progress Over Past. You know, y'all gonna see that coming out on the Paradigm Plex Network, so get ready for that.
All right.
Talking about
normally when niggas say they entrepreneurs, they drug dealers.
Hey, listen, man. I'm in the medical transport business, so you know what I mean?
Transport drugs.
Fuck yeah.
That's what it sounds like to us. And of course, you know, his better half on the other side of the table. Introduce yourself.
Yes, this is Brittany Nicole. I am a celebrity and public figure publicist. I also have other brands for women empowerment, Boss Lady Boulevard, the Flowers Awards, and I have a new podcast, the R&B podcast, also on the Paradigm Plex Network. So look out for everything we have going on. It's a big rebrand season, so I'm excited. Check me out.
Okay. Before we even get into the intros, it was something interesting that was asked about these two individuals.
Oh, earlier today.
That was crazy.
Because I think I asked these two, you know, I said, are y'all newlyweds? Because I thought they just got together. Mm-hmm. And they told me y'all were what?
We newly divorced.
Wait,
So-
explain that shit.
So both of us are both each individually newly divorced, not obviously from each other, clearly.
Right.
But yeah, we soulmates for real. At the
Are
end
you
of the day.
responsible for his divorce?
No, I'm not.
Are you responsible for her divorce?
Nah.
So y'all just was at the divorce court?
We was at the ending of everything, you know what I mean? Pretty much.
Yeah,
Wait,
for
what?
real.
And y'all just ran into each other? Get the fuck out of here.
it's
Hold on, lift your head up, man. We want to listen, we want the audience play side, nigga. We need the audience to see what's going on, bro. Hi.
Wait. This is not. We just not just running into each other. You
Okay.
feel me?
Yeah, that's what we
Set it
said.
straight,
knew each
babe,
other.
set it straight.
So we knew each other.
You see how he tucked the hat down?
Yeah. Now listen, we knew each other since 2007. So let me make that point since the
Period.
camera's saying right
Period.
here.
But when did you get divorced?
So I just got divorced this year.
And
This
he
year.
did too.
It's this year.
I filed for divorce early this year in January.
Yeah, it's all this year.
And when you, January or February?
More like March.
Right there. Yo, come on. Yo, some shit. Bro. So, bro, was there a meeting somehow between you two that helped you go into your divorce? Did you guys help each other?
No.
Nah.
So let me just be clear. Our exes put us in divorce. We filed, but they're the reasons why we're in divorce.
So
No.
So wait.
Yeah.
How you file?
So it was never a call like.
No,
yo,
not till
I
after.
did.
Tuesday.
Like, yo, I did it. Did you do it? Did you do it
Nah,
yet?
man.
No.
We just,
Did you do it yet?
Nope.
Nah, man. We just
Stars
wouldn't do it
just
'cause
align.
I want y'all to look
Listen,
into the
listen.
camera. Let's ask our fans. What do y'all think at home in the chat, the live
Yeah,
chat?
tell us what
We
y'all
gonna do a
think.
poll.
We want to know.
We're gonna do a poll.
Yeah, do a poll. Do a
Yeah,
poll.
we'll do a poll.
We want to know what y'all think. Because we know it's unbelievable. It's unorthodox. That's the
Yeah.
way God works. It's
Yeah, just like
it's
this
soulmate
space we in
action.
right
So
now.
y'all never even kissed.
Oh, we
Ooh,
kissed in
yeah.
2007.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on. Hey, yo, Alexis,
Listen,
I like the
we gotta come back to
investigation.
this.
We
Let's do the intro. Let's get into it.
We gotta
Yeah.
go back to this shit.
It's the Prince of Hunting Park, the BBW lover, the pregnant woman slayer, Mr. 2 push-ups a night, the man built in the image of God himself, / Maximus.
It's the North Philly legend. Strawberry Mansion's finest. The BBW hater. The pregnant woman creator. They still calling me Jesus' first cousin. He go raw cause the condom keep bussin'. From North Philly to South Beach, cause that's about as long as this pipe reach. You should always fuck with a chick that stutter from the get-go, cause you might bust your nut before she say no.
And ladies,
Sucking dick is good for your mental health, so don't do it for him.
Do it for yourself.
G_winner.
oh, let's get some more. So you said God brought y'all together.
Yeah, so God right here. So God,
This came from God.
So God is for divorce.
Oh,
Listen, God was for divorce in this case, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the end of the day, those vows was broken long before that paper was filed.
Okay.
Okay? So I ain't gonna be in a marriage by myself.
And was you breaking the vows in yours?
I had to leave, bro.
He's a lawyer.
Listen.
He's a lawyer.
Listen, I had to, man. It was at the end of the day, man. Like she said, we're not being in relationships by ourselves.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like me and her got something way far special that we built like in 2007.
All the way through.
It just kind of came back around. You know what I mean? And I like that's my soulmate for real, for real. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's my forever, my everything. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I love the way this brother talks. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna talk my shit because people gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got goals, we got real goals, and we about to tear this shit up for real.
Yeah. So I'm like this,
Yeah.
man.
I do too.
I feel like this.
Yeah.
I feel like this.
I know for a fact though that
You're
you
gonna
the
be
reason
divorced.
she got divorced.
Wait. No.
Absolutely
It's
not.
the opposite way.
it's definitely opposite
It's
way.
no way, bro. He's a man. We men. He's thought about this woman so many
Since
times
07.
over.
Since the
oh
kiss
my
of,
God.
since the kiss of
This
07.
woman haunted this man's spirit throughout his entire
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So
That's what happened.
So since 07, y'all kept in touch?
No, that's the crazy part.
Break it
Yeah.
down.
You
No.
followed her on social media?
No,
No.
we didn't even listen.
I
We
didn't
didn't
even know where he was at. To
Nope.
be honest,
You was
with
looking.
I found him. Yes, I did. I found him.
I like that. I like
found
that.
him. I sure did.
And you were so glad she found you.
Oh man. Listen. My life was set. I was like, damn, yo, it just came so fast, yo.
So when she found you, you was like at the end of your marriage.
Yeah, it was
when
definitely
she
at
found
the end. But then it was like extra
That pushed you-
confirmation.
She pushed you over
She was
the
the
edge.
push.
Yeah, it was over the edge. I was like, it's over. For real. You know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying?
If you run into
Yeah.
your soulmate from back in the day and you at the brink of destruction, you just tell your woman like, yeah, I'm never coming home again.
Yeah, I don't even care no more. Like, I don't care about nothing.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
give
it
a
was
fuck.
straight.
I'm
it was,
good. I won.
It was a rap. It was a rap.
Yeah.
There's always
You know what I
hope out there, talk heavy audience. Just know that, man.
Yeah.
It
Your
is.
soulmate
It
could
is.
be married.
Exactly.
Go break that shit up. Just saying.
Hey,
This
it's
some
crazy,
Alicia
man,
Keys
because
shit.
it seemed like a lot of people I know, it's like divorce season, man. Like, so many people going through this shit. You know
Yo,
what I'm
and all
saying?
you
So-
hoes watching Talk Heavy right now, don't be trying to slide in my man DMs trying to fuck you
Oh,
and
no,
all
it's
types
getting
of shit.
shut down. It's getting shut
Tell
down.
them they could try if they want to.
There you go. She got
They want
hands.
to.
Yo, speaking of God, right? I had this question. I found it. I don't know. It go to like a general box or some shit in Instagram. I never seen your question, but I'm gonna read
I
it.
need to check that, John.
Yeah, it was a bunch of questions over there. So I'm gonna read a throwback
but
question.
before you
Yes.
ask the question, bro, we just can't say nothing about the LGBT.
Yeah, they took his page
They
and they
took
got
my
it back.
Instagram. They
Yeah.
took my Instagram last week.
Yeah.
because of Dev and shit.
No,
Dev-
That's
it's
some
because-
inappropriate
because
shit.
It's
Dad
because
said
I
something.
said I would not punch a woman that identifies as a man. That's what I said. I said I'm not doing it no matter what. I'm
Well,
not fighting you. And they
all
thought
the-
it was disrespectful.
All the algorithm heard was punch a LGBT.
Yeah.
and it just
And
was
took
over
your
from
page.
there.
So
They
we
took
ain't
my
talking about
Instagram.
that. We're gonna talk about the Lord.
Okay.
Oh my God, they definitely taking my shit.
Hey y'all won't believe this. I took this girl to my mom's church I was dating on Palm Sunday. She said she hasn't been to church in a while, but she wanted to get right with the Lord again. The issue is when we got there, after a while, she started crying and then to the word, and then she got the Holy Ghost spirit, shouting and running and jumping up and down, all kinds of shit, speaking in different languages and shit. I was so embarrassed. I don't think the Holy Ghost is real. I think it's fake, and I can't unsee this. This bitch is weird now to me, and I have to cut her off. Do you think I'm a demon, or do I have the right to feel like this?
I think that I agree with the nigga. I think that should be cat.
Y'all never caught that?
I think that's-
I never caught it myself. I never caught it myself. But
I think it's cat.
I think the Holy Ghost is real, but it don't look like that.
It don't look
I'm
that.
gonna put it like that.
It don't
people
get
be
jiggy.
going-
I don't think it got all them pianos.
Yeah.
It don't
Yeah.
break dance.
Yeah, it's like a overboard. I guess they gotta set the vision for the church so everybody could be believers. I guess I
You
So
don't
they
know
can
what it
send that
is.
collection
You know how it's
plate.
cat? How you know it's cat? Because the same people get it every time at the church. The same
didn't notice that,
people
though, but
get
now that you say that.
it's always the same ladies.
Yeah,
It-
why
it
is
don't-
not
it-
like a random person you would never
Yes,
expect and
that
he
you would
only
never-
got it once
Facts.
and he never got it again.
Yes,
Facts.
it's always
That would
the-
make it
yeah.
more believable. Like if your grandmom that was in a wheelchair and couldn't walk all of a sudden start Chris Brown gliding and shit, then you would be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
Right.
that was
Right.
crazy. And then afterwards she fell out and that was it. Cool.
Yeah.
They be just
Yeah.
trying to get out of putting money in collection. They try to pass out, so they don't got to put the money in.
Hey, yo,
and shit.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what though, man. The thing that worries me a little bit, and I don't want people to take offense to this, but crying is a bad sign. If your girl go to church
And she start crying.
and tears come down her eyes.
No.
Tell her.
Let me
What
tell
it mean,
you-
Dev?
What do you mean, Dev?
Talk that shit.
Listen.
Talk that
Listen,
shit, Dev.
listen, bro. Listen. So when you go to church, it's a glove that fits everything. It's like a stretch glove.
That's why it's called Palm Sunday.
It's a glove that fit everybody. So when he tell this general story, the pastor up there, and he's talking to the audience, and he's like, and I know you've been going through something. And then you start trying to make it about you. So
Yeah.
you like, damn, he talking to me, man. He really know that I cheated on my taxes last month, right? You don't cry about that. When them tears come pouring down her eyes, bro,
Preach, Dev.
there was tears pouring down her eyes for a whole different reason at that
Preach,
point.
Dev.
She couldn't breathe. It was a meat jammed so far down the back of her throat.
It's always about dick, huh?
It's, bro, listen.
Women in church only cry about dick.
So what happens is they have
Nah,
a
that's-
guilt.
that's
They
a
have
fact.
a guilt. They have a guilt for sins that they've done. The sin hopefully isn't murder. You know she didn't kill nobody. She didn't run over a fucking elderly woman and keep driving. It's usually sexually based because the average person, the thing they feel guilty about has something to do with sex. Because people aren't just, it's not like she was a robber. She wasn't a murderer. She didn't sell hair. Yeah, she didn't sell heroin. What is coming down? Why is she crying?
Whole tears.
That is terrible.
Tears.
Is that what you think, babe? What you
No,
think?
absolutely not.
Yeah,
I done cried in church before, and it had
My man, leave that.
It was over him. It was over him.
It had nothing to do with that. Listen, sometimes you just in an atmosphere where you feel grateful to be alive, to be here.
Was you
to
crying
be
in that church when you
seen.
was married to the other person? Was that when the crying took place?
No.
Damn.
When did this crying take place?
Just, randomly here and there.
When you found his Instagram.
When him?
Oh, I cried when I found his Instagram.
In
For sure.
church? Was you in church with him
I
crying?
the Holy Ghost, for real.
Oh, shit.
That's insane. I'm gonna say this shit that'll turn you off, and I hate to be like this, but I know if my girl, and I'm just talking to her, she get the Holy Ghost, I'm probably turned off.
I would think she a weirdo.
I would think she's weird, and that's fucked up. Maybe that's the wrong thing. She, I guess, in tune with the Lord.
I'm gonna think she a hoe.
Yeah, you can't fuck her after that.
Wait, do y'all go to church?
Every now
Yeah,
and then.
I used to date a girl whose grandmom was a pastor, and they kicked me out.
Dang, how they kick you out
They
the
just kicked you out
church?
from
I had
They was like the devil in the room.
I had
Get
too
him out
many-
of here.
the heat.
They was like, get him out of here.
They probably did think that because I had so
No,
many. I had
see, I
questions.
don't like that church. Because if you think somebody ain't got questions or demons, they need to be in church, not
Like,
out the church.
Yeah,
I had.
Oh yeah,
That's
they
suspect.
I had
yeah,
questions
yeah.
that they couldn't answer.
No, so that's why they'll kick you out, because people in church a lot of times they happy to be there. They don't challenge anything. They just
Yeah.
accept whatever.
Yeah.
So if you go there with general interest and start asking some questions, sometimes that'll get you sent home. Sent the fuck
That's
home.
why I don't like church.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
I don't like
crazy.
church.
Yeah, I dated a couple of serious church joints. They was whores.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Like
are.
if Jesus had
I
Instagram,
believe it,
he had the most followers.
Probably right.
shit be lit.
Probably right.
No, he should be lit. Who would have more followers than Jesus?
Allah.
Yeah.
That's a fact, though.
Allah John lit. I'm telling you, he lit.
all Allah followers be from Philly.
Oh, I got beards.
Let me ask y'all this, right? Share a time together. Did y'all ever go to church together? Since then, like, no,
You gotta take
no.
her now. You gotta
We
peep
pray
the
together.
tears.
We pray together.
Y'all pray
a lot,
together.
Yeah.
but we
They
don't
say-
go to church
They
together.
say
Yeah.
family that pray together, stay together type
Right.
flow.
Yeah.
Did y'all pray with y'all exes?
Rarely.
Yeah, I have before.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. All right, I'm just checking because I'm trying to see why I didn't stay together with your exes because obviously it must be a myth. Because
It's a soulmate thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, she wasn't the soulmate. That's the soulmate
And
right there.
sometimes you could pray out loud, but you don't know what that person is really feeling or thinking in their spirit. And I had to realize that, like, my ex said a lot of things, but his emotion wasn't matching what he was
matching
saying.
his words.
Yeah.
So y'all got a lot of marital experience. Tell me, what is the hardest part about being married? Because none of us are married, but we all aspire to be married.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
marriage is a beautiful thing.
What's the
Yeah.
hardest part about being married?
That's a good question. I mean, really, if you see, I haven't grown up with a lot of people that was married in my family, so I'm going in it pretty much fresh. So, I haven't really seen like the coaching side of what it is to be like a husband. So I had to learn along the way and things like that. I know I'm a good man, but I know it's another requirement that you have to take
You're a great
on.
man. Cut
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
for sure.
I like this.
My nigga, I just want to listen.
Yo.
Man, congratulations,
You did
brother.
right to divorce your ex-wife.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
brother.
for real.
Yeah,
left her a long time.
Yeah, you should have
man,
been
you better be. This how you better be talking about me.
Facts. Really, it's the hardest part is really, so you gotta have someone. We was talking about this thing called being evenly yoked, and if you don't have no one that's a person that's evenly yoked with you, it's kind of hard to find that space, that medium where everything is meshing well, you know. So it was a lot of times where times was good, times was like horrible, you know what I mean? But for some reason, we just couldn't get back to that place for real, you know what I'm saying? Where the marriage really meant something, you know what I mean?
I got you.
So, yeah, man, But that's my wife right there, and I'm telling you, man,
Yo, the way y'all smile when y'all
that shit is
talk,
yo, this is
shit,
listen,
man.
yo,
this
y'all
is so
give a motherfucker
epic.
hope.
Yo,
It's hope.
It's hope out here.
It's real hope out here, man. I'm telling you, it really is.
Nah, this is
Damn.
hope.
Hold on, can you tell us what you feel is the hardest part?
Yeah,
about?
my hardest part about the marriage was really for me feeling like I was the only one, on a progressive motion. Like like I said, he would say a lot of things, but his actions wasn't backing it up. He had a lot of mental health issues. He had a lot of mental and emotional abuse issues. And I was in a space where I'm thinking, like, for better or for worse, like, this must be the worst. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if he would commit to change certain things and then not do any or take any action to do it, at that point, now I'm going back to my vows, like, you are not honoring, you are not cherishing.
Reading
like,
the contract.
Right. And this is where I say that technically I feel like he filed the divorce because by your actions and you not holding up to what you said you were going to do, and I'm constantly reminding you, mind you, we was married almost 11 years. So this ain't, I ain't just run out, on the bus.
You trying to make it. You trying to make it work.
Right.
I got the hardest question for. I'm gonna give it to you because we normally do it the other way.
Okay.
What is it that you get from a husband outside of religious
Oh my
belief
God.
that you can't get from a boyfriend?
I'm gonna eat some.
Hold on, real
I'ma
quick.
get some
Hold on,
gummy
real
bears on this
quick, because I just want to put it another way.
Okay.
Because I literally was going to ask, what is the difference? What was the difference between y'all being together as boyfriend and girlfriend? The next day when y'all married, what's the difference? Kind of the same thing.
So two-part question.
Oh,
What do you get from a husband that you can't get from a boyfriend?
This question's never been answered on the show.
Oh, it's a level. It's a next level of commitment. It's a next level, promise of loyalty, and it's a forever thing. Like I don't really. It's a cliche, and it's kind of like hypocritical, but I don't really believe in divorce. Like I'm not a divorce advocate. So when you talk about marriage, it's a forever thing. It's a to the end of time thing. And a boyfriend, there's always an understood space for breakup. Like if a boyfriend and a girlfriend are together and one of them says, hey, you know what? I don't really want to be together. It's more understood and accepted to walk away than when you marry somebody. It's a little tougher to have that conversation or even make that mental decision.
So was your ex-husband your boyfriend?
At one point.
No, the whole time.
Oh, absolutely not. He was my ex-husband.
So the reason why I asked that is based on your description. When we say what's the difference or what can you get from a husband that you can't get from a boyfriend, it sounds like the husband gave you the same thing a boyfriend would
Absolutely not. Because if he was a boyfriend, I would have been going way sooner.
So that's
that
where
11 years. That was my attempt at a forever thing commitment. But what I wasn't
the title make you fight harder for a relationship.
Oh, absolutely.
So beyond that, what did you get? So this is what we're trying to figure. We're always trying to figure out besides the idea, because it feels like you had a grasp on an idea and he didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had a grasp on it. So he didn't deliver that. So we're trying to figure out what does he. So the day before y'all got married, I feel like he was already supposed to lay down and die for his girlfriend. Y'all not married right now. I know for a fact this nigga right here
stepping in front of a bullet
is going to fight a werewolf for you.
See,
So I can see it in his eyes. He's ready to die.
Crash out.
It's on.
Crash it out.
Crash Bandicoot right here. He ready to go. He ready to go. So we trying to figure out, like, upon marriage, let's do this. What would you do for her as her husband that you wouldn't do for her right now, my nigga?
Damn, flipped it.
What would you do as her husband that you wouldn't do right the fuck now?
I would do anything and everything
For her right now?
Everything and anything for her right now.
My nigga, that's all I need to hear.
Everything.
No, that's all
It's
I
like-
need. So you're saying,
but he also considers himself my husband.
but that no.
You
You
trying to do a sneaky curveball.
She a lawyer.
I'm just saying.
She a lawyer.
That's that PR shit.
No,
But
that's
anything and everything
That's
right
that
now.
PR
Right now,
shit.
right.
Right
so
now.
what we're saying
Right
is,
now, I know.
Right
what we're
now.
saying is,
And when that crossover, the
right.
same
So
exact thing.
you would get. So it'd be no difference
For
and you as a boyfriend,
you already
as
on
a
100.
husband for
You
her.
already
I'm
on
already
100.
on another
Because
level.
that's my point.
I'm already on another level.
And
yo.
this,
It is what it is.
so this is one of the things that we express and we bring up on the show is that oftentimes we'll have people that believe that their level of commitment changes when they get married. And when we speak and say, no, bro, I'm so in with my girl right now.
It's already
There's
there.
nothing that she can't get from me right now.
It just hasn't
nothing.
happened
But
yet.
you want to know how you challenge that thought, though? Because then, if it's the case, if it's the same on both sides, being with in a relationship and being married, then there shouldn't be a hesitation with getting married. It should be treated the same. The problem is a lot of people who argue that point that it's the same. They have a hesitation towards marriage. And in his situation, he doesn't. So you understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you.
Well, you could get hesitation reasons, right?
I just commend him because part of my hiccup is that I also grew up not seeing people married. So for you to be able to overcome that and to still be who you are right now, I commend that because only thing I've ever seen is failed relationships, and I think most of us have. You know what I mean?
And he went through one. So like that can make people gun shy to
brave.
marriage. That could make people gun shy to marriage.
So that speaks two things: volumes of her that you're willing to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like you said, a lot of guys will be totally done with that shit.
Yeah.
And then the second thing, unless you're just a person who just get married at any point in time to anybody, you gotta respect your loyalty to finding your soulmate. You know what I'm saying?
Because Papoose fucked and Remy fucked it up. Y'all just bought it back for me because I thought
Facts,
after
man.
that shit,
And
they fucked it up for me.
I wouldn't get. I was when I said, and this is how I actually found him. So that's the real backstory to me finding him was because I was completely against getting into another relationship. I was against trying to, go back down that road. I really didn't want to get married or do anything like that. But I felt like, let me go back to what I already knew that was comfortable to me, where I felt at peace.
So let's.
And then I went.
I got a real question.
Me too. I was the same question.
I don't know. I need like a 3 minute. I need like a 3 minute like deep dive here. Like, how did this shit happen? It's like, yo, I'm married, right? I'm in this relationship, right? And then it's like, how? It's like, was it like, yo, that nigga from 07?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. You captured it perfectly. You captured it.
Let me go find this nigga. Was it like
very much like that because let me
where'd you look first?
Let me run it back. So when I filed the divorce, right? Mind you, we gonna set the scene. I was in an almost 11-year marriage, completely loyal. I don't do the cheating thing, never have. It's not my thing, right?
Okay.
So once I filed for divorce from my ex-husband, I was happy and relieved because I've been trying to get out of that marriage for a while just because of all the abuse. So when I finally did it, now I was in a bittersweet place because I was so happy to be on my way out, but I was starting to become very angry and frustrated at the fact that I was by myself when I didn't do anything.
That time.
Not that too, but even more than the wasting the time because I chose to waste the time. I chose to stick it out. I could have left a long time ago, but I chose to stick some of that out and some of it I had to fight my way out.
Okay.
But ultimately, I felt frustrated that I was by myself because I felt as though I didn't do anything to deserve to be single at the time. I fully did everything I was supposed to do. So why do I have to be lonely and single?
So then you said, fuck this shit.
07.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, 07.
Right? Because I didn't want to, I had zero patience to get to know somebody new. I had zero patience to try to even have that conversation. So what do you do? And who are you? And I ain't
You
feel like
remember
all
the
that.
nigga you was Soldier Boy Ewing with. Soldier Boy, yo!
MySpace. They was on MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace days.
So how did you find him?
I found him on Instagram. So first I searched hashtags because as he said, he does music. And I remember back in the day,
You R&B
he did
singer?
music.
Nah, I do rap. I can write R&B stuff too.
You
I
was
write
stalking him.
I was stalking. I was definitely stalking.
She
I'm
went to the
guilty.
hashtags.
I'm guilty. I'm gonna take a plea, okay? I'm guilty. But yeah, like I searched and so I found actually a page that his video was featured on that I actually was already connected to through my PR stuff. And I DM'd them. I reached out to them. I said, hey, I got some business I need to handle.
This is what I'm trying to get to. This is what I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that's how you got. So hold on. This is more important to me. What? How you ain't end up with this nigga? What bullshit was you on? What kind of bullshit was you on where you ain't get with homie back in 2007?
She thought she was too good for him.
No.
What happened?
Nah, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
To be honest, I thought he was too good for me back then because I was like,
She
I was
talking.
Yo, this is the heaviest
Yo,
talking
this
I ever heard.
She is the heaviest talker.
I don't trust her. She's a pimp.
She's a manipulator.
She is gaslighting right
I'm on
now.
a diet, but I gotta get a fruit.
Go ahead, bro.
It's there for us. God damn.
No. It's real because I was I was a teen parent. I had my oldest daughter when I was 16, and then shortly after that, I had twins when I was 19. So, but when I met him, I had only had my oldest daughter, and he didn't have any kids. So I had a little complex about that, and I felt like, he was just fresh out of college. I was just kind of fresh out of college, what is the word? Maneuvering through college. And he wasn't really kind of ready for a relationship at that time.
No, because he was in college.
And he's a young man.
He was on some hoe shit.
He's a young man.
Nah, not at all, man.
He ain't claiming none of that shit on this podcast. What college you went to? Shout out your college.
Listen, shout out your college.
Penn State.
Shout out Penn State.
Listen.
White girl.
And shout out to Temple.
Shout out to Temple.
Listen,
Went to
bro.
Temple,
We,
so shout out
listen,
Temple.
bro. We went to college. We know what you was going through.
Listen, man.
We know what you was going
I
through.
wasn't
bro.
ready for her for real. You know what I mean? Because I didn't finish school, so I had a lot of things going on with school. You know what I mean? I ain't had my will and stuff. I wasn't really feeling like all the way
Like the
there.
man. All right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
I didn't want to disturb her good life. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, but like.
And I told him I wanted to put the pressure on, but I said I ain't gonna do it.
She don't have me.
No, for real. I told him that. He
I
know.
probably wasn't even ready.
He know. I told him I said I ain't gonna put the pressure on because he was too good. Like I just felt like he was minding his business, doing good things.
This is the
and
most
music.
positive
Hey,
news.
listen.
I feel
Hey, listen.
so happy hearing this
Hey, Dub,
story.
you know what? I think me, you, and Slice should just all go home and break up with our girls. I think we should just all go home and break up.
That's GB.
If my girl ain't talking to me like this after I leave here, this shit over. You making it hard.
Oh man.
We always get that. Don't we,
Here's
though?
the question. Here's the question for everybody at home, because women ask this all the time, so maybe y'all can help. How do you know it's the one? Because you're saying you throw soulmate around so heavily. Soulmate. This is the one. I knew it was the one. From either one of you, how do you truly know that this person is the one?
Yo, you just feel that shit.
The
in
list
your-
too long.
Yeah, like for real, but you really feel it in your spirit, like for real, like the energy. Like I'm real big on the energy thing, like, and you feel it, like
You feel that when you go home?
Yeah, I do, but I want to ask this. You trying to lie?
like you, like you,
Any hesitation?
No hezzy, baby. No hezzy, baby.
No hezzy.
hesitation.
No hezzy. No. So here's the question, because this
Oh, shit. I'm gonna add a pause in the edit and shit.
he was trying to put a space in the edit.
When Cricket said, he gonna take some other footage and
He
put
trying to set
Cricket.
it up.
Yo.
Here you go. Because here's the thing. Prior to this, now this is the tough one. You was married before.
Right.
So did you not obviously feel that, or did you just marry without feeling that?
To be honest with you, I'm not even gonna lie. I thought at some point that I felt that energy with my ex, but it was very, very, very inconsistent, and it was very frequently inconsistent. And I knew that at a much earlier time than what I chose to make my way out.
All right, I got a question. I got a different question. I mean, it's the same thing. Throughout your whole marriage, did you ever think about her? Throughout the whole time you was married?
I didn't know where she was at all. Like,
No,
it
did
wasn't
you
it-
ever?
Don't go
No,
around.
I didn't.
Did you ever?
didn't.
You
That's how
didn't
I
think
feel.
about her at all?
No, I didn't.
That's
Did
how
you
I
ever
didn't.
think about him the whole 11 years? Did you ever think about him The whole time.
You better not lie.
Can I answer this?
Women
No. Yeah.
Can I answer this without a yes or no?
What?
With an explanation that leads to yes
I got you. So my ex did. I'm gonna put it like that. My ex thought about him because
you mentioned him.
Because how would he know? How your ex know about him?
I see why women get abused.
You made your ex feel his presence.
No. So back in 2007.
Okay.
Well, not
I'm
2007.
gonna say 2007 is a wild year.
07 was the shit.
A couple years after 2007, when I met my ex, he saw his picture on my top. What was it back on
Top
Facebook?
five.
Yeah, top
No,
yeah,
top eight.
Yeah, top eight.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
MySpace or
Top
Facebook?
eight, something like that.
MySpace.
One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MySpace.
He saw him on my page and he asked me about him. And so I think when he asked me like, who's that, whatever, or how you know him or whatever, and I gave him my response, it must have been in my energy.
Body language.
So
You smiled immediately.
somehow, something like that.
Yeah, he peeped it.
So fast forward into our marriage, he would randomly just ask me like, "Yo, you thinking about him?" I'm
Thinking
like,
about top
"What?"
8?
and it would catch me completely off guard because I really, it wasn't the case.
He
But
making you think about him.
yeah,
baby.
he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What?"
Let
like,
me tell
and
you.
I thought it was weird that he was bringing it up.
How fucked up is it when you ask about a nigga in the top 8 and now she's sitting here?
That's where I was
no
going
wonder
with it.
That's
That's where I was going with it.
So what happens is
Baby, if I ask you about anybody, you get fucked up today.
So this the craziest part. Right now,
That's
that
crazy.
nigga is like,
I knew it. I knew it.
That's it.
Knew
That's
it.
exactly his energy, and it's so crazy because he was wrong. It wasn't.
Oh, he
the case.
he wasn't wrong.
Oh, he
so
wasn't wrong.
this is so two
He
things.
wasn't wrong.
Two things could be kind of rightish at
This
the
is the
same
proof.
time. I'm telling you right now, that nigga, for what I don't know whether we lived. I've never had deja vu. Other people, most people have. I don't know if this is a loop, if there's parallel universes, what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
But that nigga, a frequency, something was off, and he seen some shit. The way that he saw a vision.
It was just the way that when he asked her about him,
He
her
know
facial
her.
expression
He know her.
did
but
something.
something even made him ask. There was a something.
Because he wasn't the only dude in the top 8.
Right.
It was something that made you
He's-
go, that nigga.
something he knew.
What's
and
your
he
type?
saw
What's your
this.
type? What's your type? What's your type? Hold on.
Unless you like, that nigga's her type.
I mean,
He must have knew.
I'm gonna put it like this: he knew something I didn't really know at the time. I guess that's just the case. Like I always knew when I met him that it was something about him that drew me to him, but I didn't like. Once our lives went separate ways, I used to like wonder every now and then, like I wonder how he doing or whatever like that. But it was never like on a level how he tried to be like, oh, you thinking about boy?
Yeah, but that's
like,
cheating.
no.
That's cheating.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheating. That's
No,
definitely.
it's not.
All right, I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you if it's
Yeah,
cheating.
it's cheating.
absolutely
If his
not.
nigga right here had random thoughts, wondering about some old joint that he messed with in
That's not
2006.
cheating. No, that's called being human. That's not cheating. Everybody has like not. Now listen, let me be clear. I'm not saying. No, that's for real. That's a fact. I'm gonna be real. Listen, y'all got a real. I'm not.
Babe, you thinking about any nigga from 07. That shit cheating.
I'm gonna be real. That's human. Listen, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm trying to go sleep with this man. That's not what I was thinking. I was just thinking, I wonder where he at in life.
just
I
Yo,
wonder
Right.
what
don't
he
be
doing.
worried about none of them niggas' well-being. Listen, don't worry about none of them
See,
niggas.
no, we gotta eliminate that insecurity in the black community. It's
Nah, I don't care what community.
Human.
Keep it in all communities.
For real. Because guess what?
You be right here.
It's proof that you thinking about that nigga throughout
bring him
your
back.
marriage made him
You spoke
your
that shit to
soulmate, and
fruition.
you here today.
and that's the Vietnamese community.
Yo, the nigga that you told your ex-husband, yo, you don't worry about. He should have worried about the nigga.
Yeah.
We
The
here
Nova
now.
Scotian
All right,
community.
We here.
My fault. We supposed to be helping somebody.
You married him.
It's crazy.
All right, we supposed to be helping somebody. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Turn off.
The
Motherfucker
Holy
at
Ghost.
church, Holy Ghost.
Yeah,
What should he
nah.
do?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you gotta leave her. She a hoe.
Yeah,
She crying in church. She had trades ran on her.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
crazy.
Crying when you cried to that level,
Yeah.
at least from her interpretation. Now she might have, maybe she's approved and she just did some very basic stuff and she's crying about it. But what I could tell you, if she's crying, there's guilt.
It's guilt and
because
bullshit.
people is in there like this and they feel like the biggest thing about church is being saved, being forgiven. When you don't feel like you did anything wrong, you don't even feel like, I mean, forgiven for what? I get stolen cable. I don't know what the fuck am I doing.
That's so bad.
That I thought that I was going to
I can't
hell.
help nobody on that one.
What would you do?
Well, what?
She started crying profusely in church.
You
like
dated
she
for
just
6 months. First 6 months. You take her to church, and she started
dancing. She Holy Ghost
That's my
dancing.
soulmate forever. I don't care what y'all say.
First 6
I
months.
don't care what y'all say. I don't care
ride.
what y'all. I ride with it. If it's her,
You just gonna catch the Holy Ghost.
So you gonna dance too?
You gonna dance too?
That nigga gonna start doing
So you gonna
bow
fake
wow.
it?
Don't give me that question because it's
So
gonna
you
be on,
gonna
I'm
fake-
on her
you gonna
side.
fake-
So you gonna
I'm
fake the
riding
Holy
with
Ghost?
her all the way through this.
So you
fake-
gonna fake the Holy Ghost for her?
Yes. Yes.
So you don't even know if this nigga's thoughts is his real thoughts because he
Listen.
said he willing to fake the Holy Ghost.
No, I definitely know his thoughts is his real thoughts.
Listen, the crazy part
See, the
is,
difference
yeah, I
between
can't-
him, the difference is that his actions back up what he say. He don't just talk. That's the
Right,
difference.
right,
His
right.
actions and the way he move and his energy backs up what he say. So
Right.
I don't have no choice but to believe it.
But what if she
Right.
wanted to do? So you know, like black people, right? Like Christianity and stuff was never supposed to be our religion. If we eliminate slavery, right?
If you eliminate slavery.
If you eliminate slavery,
Oh, we gonna be here all night.
no.
Goddamn.
If you eliminate slavery, the people that we worshipped, they considered voodoo. Is what they call voodoo. You know what I'm saying? So let's say
That's what they say.
let's say she became more Afrocentric and she said, I just wanna get vibe in the stuff that was there before we got conquered and raped and stolen. I want to stick with the essence. So now she on that type time, but it's looking real voodoo-ish. It's looking scary. You riding?
Run,
Gotta
baby.
understand. Yeah, I'm right.
This nigga said he don't give a fuck.
But listen. I'm get an understanding. Like, listen, baby, what you learning? What we got?
she just said, "Yo, I just worship the devil tomorrow."
No,
Y'all can't. See, y'all can't be doing that. Though. Y'all can't be putting no devil spirits.
He not right with that.
Cool.
He not right with that.
That ain't cool.
Oh my
We
god!
ain't gonna
All
do
right,
that.
bro. I
pray
guess
for
for this first half, man, I'm telling you the same thing. If it weirds you out and you're embarrassed by it,
That
man.
Holy Ghost shit not real.
Like
It's
my
fake.
man said, equally yoked, man. Y'all not equally yoked. Y'all on two different spiritual levels.
That's a
and
fact.
She's a hoe, like Dev said. She's crying at church.
Yeah. If you anybody ever caught the Holy Ghost as a hoe,
But they don't really believe that though.
Yeah, the crying. Yeah.
like, 'cause my mom used to
know,
get
man.
that joint.
I don't know about the whole part, but I'll definitely say that if you take
No, my mama
somebody
hoe.
to oh Lord.
No, she-
if you
yeah.
take somebody to a new church and they just automatically start going crazy, it will give me suspect vibes that they somewhat live like a people pleaser.
That's
like.
Slice mom.
Yeah.
Slice mom be doing that shit.
My mom can dance though, so she just
So that's the other part.
She be trying to show off.
So that would piss me off too if I found out. So it's not that you guilty, it's that you need attention.
See, that's more where I'm going with it. I
Yeah.
can't just say somebody a hoe because they go to church
Yeah.
and
But you
catch
are
the
whore
Holy
for
Ghost.
attention.
No, listen.
Your attention
Now,
So-
maybe you
Attention
attention
hoe.
whore.
You
Maybe
attention hoe.
attention whore.
So if
Yeah,
you're
I've never seen it.
So if you're attention hoe,
That
or
might work.
you trying to show off your dance moves, like he said,
My mom
you
be
trying to
kicking
find a stage to perform
Listen,
on.
I think that the old people that catch the Holy Ghost be home working on their moves. Like, yo, I'm going to fuck them up in church with this.
That's a fact.
I'm going to fuck them up with
That's
this.
a fact.
And then they go catch the Holy Ghost and then they start hitting the shit.
Because they always dance
Yeah.
like George Jefferson, like
Yeah.
that type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
the Holy
vibe.
Ghost don't just dance the same every time. Like
Yeah,
every,
and I
like,
think it's levels to church too. Like when you go to church all the time, it's like caste systems. Like you got the ones that got the respect from the pastor and could get anything they want and get, and then you got the other levels, and I think they be in competition.
Yeah, the
with
pastor
who's
fucked
more.
both our grandmas.
yeah, pastor folk, both of my grandma.
Lord,
Yeah, just to keep it real.
Lord,
Yeah,
Jesus,
they was a
Lord.
soul. They was a soulmate.
They was soulmates.
Crazy.
Niggas just got the juice, bro. Pastors be having the juice,
Pastor
bro.
got the juice. All right, yo, we gotta get out of this first half.
Yeah.
Man, we got another question.
no,
Y'all
we
gonna stick
did.
around for the second
And
half?
pastors don't wear condoms.
They don't.
No, yeah.
That's the first half.
That's terrible.
Lambskins.
Welcome to the second half of
The Talk Heavy Podcast.
Hey, before we get into the second half, y'all know what to do. Hit the like button. It
Hit
don't
the
take
like,
long.
man.
It's just hit like. It's free. It don't hurt. Just do it. Next thing, if you want to donate some money to the show, we always take a few dollars, man.
Cash
Keep it
App
rolling.
is at the bottom.
Oh yeah. Also, you know they got the heart super chat. Send some money, man.
Send some money. Send some money. Women, tell your nigga that he the fucking man. Do that right now, please.
Period.
In honor of these good people.
Also,
Yeah.
man, y'all been helping us out a lot by sharing the clips. Keep
We
sharing
got
the
a couple
clips.
viral clips out there.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming, man. I appreciate that, man. Y'all help keep the show going. And I just wanted to talk to them before we get into this second question. I see you got something on the table. What's this about?
Let's go.
Yeah, so this is Boss Lady Boulevard on the Boulevard. This is whipped body butter. Okay, it's a pair to a perfume that I have as well. So it's good. Y'all want to smell? Y'all can smell it.
See what this thing
It's
here
a vibe. It's a vibe. So you gotta smell it. I can't really explain it.
Smell like a soulmate.
It do smell good.
Yeah, yeah.
Smell like a
Yeah.
Let me smell it again, just cuz.
Yeah.
Period.
That smell like your woman.
Yeah. He'll put that on her later. You know what I'm saying? That's
No,
the-
this is really good because
No, it
you
is.
know how back in the day, I don't know if y'all know, they had this scent that every girl put on. So
It's
like,
Miyake.
No. You sleep, every girl was like cucumber melon. And every chick smelled the same.
Bath
Bath
Body
Body Works.
Works.
Oh my
The Bath and Body
God.
Works shit.
After like the first week, the shit stink. But this smells really good. What made you create this body butter? What is it for?
So I create, this is a brand, Boss Lady Boulevard is a brand that I created during the pandemic for women in business. And we create products that women in business can use. And this, you got to smell good. You go and do business meetings. You got to negotiate things. You got to leave an
Absolutely.
impression. Things like that. I got the shirt on right now.
Rocking.
So, this was something like women was more on Zoom during the pandemic. So when we created the shirt, it was about, showing up.
Marketing.
Yeah,
I'm with
exactly.
it. And I see you got the hat on, man. So tell us a little bit about it before we get into the
Oh
second.
yeah,
half.
progress over past. This is a podcast. It's a positive podcast.
What you trying to say about us? This nigga throwing shots at me.
Nah, man, it's really it's a podcast that talk about people overcoming trials and tribulations, things that happen in their life, and how they become the successful person they are, just telling their stories and things that they went through to help somebody else that's out there. You know what I mean?
lit.
But my main line of business, I got a medical transportation company. We work mainly in the workers' comp space, where we transporting clients to their doctor's appointments, lawyer appointments, and stuff like that, man. So that's big business.
So do you like drive women that just got BBLs to home?
Nah, we talking about people that got hurt at their job, man.
That counts. The strippers fall
Oh,
on.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
fall
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
They need the bed to lay on while they drive.
None
you
of
know?
my drivers told me anything about these strippers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they fall off them poles all the time.
Yeah, so you gotta think like you could get something like that
Get
if
they-
you
get
already
they butt.
transporting. They get picked up at the surgeons, and it's a bed in
It's
the
a
back
big
of the
market.
van,
It's a
so
big
that they can
market.
lay on their stomachs, bro, because they can't lay on their.
It's big
Yeah.
business
No,
right
it's a
there.
big business.
Yeah, I'm talking about
yeah.
you. Yeah,
Well, the insurance pay for it. I got a driver that they go and get them.
Huh?
He said he ain't going.
He might
Tell him
add
he
that.
can't
Oh,
go.
he
nah.
don't. He
I don't drive.
Oh,
Yeah, he ain't looking at none
don't
of
get
them
me
fat
wrong.
butts.
I do drive clients around, sometimes, but I got drivers all over the place, man, that really take care of that type of stuff. So
That's dope. So, man, and y'all at home, man, go make sure y'all cop some of this, man. Go to our Instagram website, get it. Make sure you check out the pod.
yes.
Let's
Now,
go.
I want y'all to come on too, because I want to know y'all story now.
Oh, we got it.
yeah. I
We-
was molested by 4 fat bitches.
This is
This is a true story.
True story.
I grew up in a house of homos. I don't know.
terrible.
Yeah, shit.
Whoa.
This shit is crazy.
somebody probably relate.
She didn't say nothing about the part where you got molested.
Yeah.
She wasn't about that. But once homo, oh shit, that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
It's always
Oh,
about the
God.
gays.
All right, come
Damn.
on. I'm going to get ready to help one more person. Y'all with us? Y'all ready
Yeah.
to hold us
Let's go.
down?
Man, did we help the first motherfucker?
I think we told him
Oh,
run.
yeah.
I couldn't really help.
Different church. Different church.
I'll make sure. All right, here we go. Dan. Talk heavy. I rocks with y'all. I'm a married lesbian.
Oh Lord.
I'm what y'all would call a stud, but to be honest, I want a divorce and want to switch up to dating men. These women these days are looking for parents and not partners. They just expect you to pay for everything and spoil them as if God put you on this earth to spoil them. Never been attracted to a man in my life. I'm just sick of these bitches. How do men feel about dating a stud? I mean, I'm seriously, dating a stud, seriously, I'm sorry. Do you think I would have to switch up my style?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said they dating the stud or
No, they are the
They
stud.
are
They are the stud.
Yeah,
they
so-
wanna try and find true love. What
No, they said
advice you
With a
got?
man.
With a man.
With a man. What advice you got for him?
I can't even speak on that.
I think they could get with a gay dude.
What?
They could get
Dev
with
got a
a.
point.
They could get with a gay bull.
Yeah,
A bull that's
right.
Oh,
Then they don't got to switch their
A
style
bull,
up.
a bull that's teetering already. You know what I mean? He might be already on the edge. He teetering. So he looking and being like, damn, I kind of like these. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
fresh.
So he get to be in the middle, and then she could get it off and might not have to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she can keep
Fuck
the fade.
that much.
She can keep the
and she
fade.
can keep the fade and everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, shit.
Baggy jeans,
I couldn't
Timbs.
even explain. Yo, you
Wave
smart
cap.
as hell. Yo. You smart as hell because I.
He got a PhD in gay.
Hey, yo.
Also raised by a gay woman.
yeah, Dyke Tyson.
Yeah, Dyke Tyson, man. Shout out Dyke Tyson.
So you got the
That's his mom.
insight. So you got the
Mhm.
insight. So
Yeah.
So y'all got
And my
y'all-
mom was like the
Makes
stud. She a stud, like more than stud. You know what I'm saying?
Is it any
Like a
gay
ball.
soulmates? There's no gay soulmates.
Stop it, man. His asshole.
It gotta be.
I'm just saying.
Gotta be. Pole mates.
Most gay people be hoes.
What?
They do. You think about it, but most gay people
Yo.
run through
Hey, yo.
motherfuckers, bro.
Yo.
Like my uncle, he was fucking a lot of butts.
Yo. There's something to this.
I'm telling you,
I'ma tell you
Dyke Tyson
what.
not
I
a
don't
hoe.
like when y'all two niggas hang with each
Bro,
other.
No, listen.
Dyke Tyson not a hoe.
They gonna call that mama hoe.
I'm just saying, she don't be running through these hoes. Dyke Tyson
right.
don't run
Yo,
through.
she right.
His,
He right.
his, his,
Dyke
mom,
Tyson.
his
He
mom
right.
is a
my mom.
lesbian.
Okay.
And she fuck a lot of bitches.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And she beat people up.
she
she
can fight.
beat you.
Yeah.
Every gay person I know is a hoe.
You know why? Because think about this. They don't really gotta feel like
This show
like
never gonna get aired.
I'm just saying. We got the PR.
No.
We got PR.
Yeah, you better
Clean this shit up.
listen, man.
No, I'm just saying.
I love all
I
people.
just-
You just got your
I
page.
love all people.
Listen, he gave them a solution. He said, you know, he
They get data.
made it.
Yeah.
He made it a little bit, you know.
But the whole part.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
it's
You gotta
something
understand.
to
You
it,
gotta
bro.
understand. All right.
All right, let me
Have
hear
you
this
ever
out.
met? Have you ever met? We talked about religion earlier. You ever even heard of a gay dude that was saving himself for marriage?
Yo, come on, bro.
God damn.
No.
Wait, all right, hold on.
That's what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
But wait, in
Wait.
the defense though, gay marriage is fairly new, so we really don't know what that used to look like back in the day because there wasn't really much hope for gay
You
marriage.
got a point.
So-
All right, hold on.
They didn't have to say anything
But
about marriage.
if
No, but
gay-
they had
They
their own like ceremonies and everything
They
like
hopped
that. They didn't know they ain't hopped the
They
broom,
hopped
but
the
they had the.
But it wasn't.
done with him.
You know, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I get you, but
Yeah.
but they had their own. They definitely had their own way of going about it the same way all people that are oppressed from being able to do something had their own ceremonies, right? But we're talking about when you think about it from that way, and then with women never really be counting. Women feel like they can count the women they want to count. Even in the bisexual world, like if you mess with a girl, like if you got a girl and she used to mess with girls, they
She
won't
don't count
put them
the
on
girls.
their
Count
body
them
count.
She don't
If
count
she
the
messed
girls.
with 6 different girls throughout her college years, she
don't
don't
count
add that onto the body count. You know what I'm saying?
never had
She
it.
gonna name the dudes. She's not going to name the women. So when they only get to do a certain level of thing with each other,
go
a
crazy.
lot of times they just like
I could
it
just-
don't count.
Imagine if you could
It's
sleep
like-
with as many and don't put them on your
It's
body
like
count. You
it's
probably
like
go hard.
It's like when Dev eat these gummy worms, right?
Here we go.
If he don't count the ones he don't break up. You know what I'm saying? So he just go crazy. When the camera's off, Dev go crazy on the gummies.
That's just insane. Damn, that's interesting.
Yeah, I just think, you know what
That's
I mean?
fucked up.
You never seen no gay people that just live happily ever after and they just be with the one person the whole time.
Yes, they do.
No, they
do.
don't,
Yes,
bro.
they do.
But
Talk
listen,
to this
I've
fuck.
seen it.
yeah, when
You
they,
got.
they butts be tired.
I was about to say Oprah and Gail. I mean,
Oh,
Hey,
no.
yo, don't do that.
Not gonna do that.
You ain't gonna play with my
Queen
nigga.
Oprah.
Yo, you're not
Hey,
gonna
listen.
play with my nigga Stedman like that. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
nobody
Yeah.
know what that nigga look like.
Listen, yes they do.
Niggas know what
Nobody
Stedman
know
look like.
nobody.
Light skinned nigga
Bro.
like with a
With a
little
little
gray.
top.
Yeah.
I'm
That's-
just
that's-
saying.
that's
I
AI.
mean, that's That's my own personal beliefs. I feel
You think
like
Oprah gay?
Oprah and Gail.
We
been at
can't
it
post
for a
this clip.
minute.
Nah.
We can't post this clip.
Nah, Oprah not. Oprah
Well, they
not-
just found 1,000 bottles of baby oil at Diddy crib. I don't know what that's
Yeah.
about.
Oh yeah,
yo.
they did find
that's
that.
crazy.
They found that,
bro.
and
That's
he's a hoe.
right there, gay nigga. Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah, no,
Diddy a gay hoe?
there's some crazy stuff going on in there, yo. Have all of that.
like what was he gonna
That's
do
a-
with it?
Hold on, you was a hoe, right, GB?
I was a hetero hoe. That's why it's called homo.
What?
You got to put the hoe in homo. You see what I'm saying? Because they all gays
yeah,
is all
for-
gays
yeah,
be
hoes.
hoes, bro.
Come on,
That's
stop
why it's
it,
called
man.
homos.
So do this lady got to switch her style up? You
No.
said, not, I mean,
Or is it everybody with dicks is hoes? Even people that buy the dick.
what?
If they buy the dick and strap it on them,
They
a hoe.
automatically become a hoe.
See, why you come on this show?
No, if you really,
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, bro.
They be
I'm
analyzing.
just saying,
I'm
bro.
listening. 'Cause I want to know the response though. You know, it's crazy
People at
because
home, answer that question.
is it the people who desire to have a dick or that have one? Is it in their nature to be
use it.
hoes?
Yeah.
he's like a philosopher.
Like we really be trying to find out stuff. We not just on here trying to start trouble.
Yeah.
We really trying to look deeper into the universe and understand the things that's going on, the fabric of what we're made out of. We want to know.
Let me ask you this. She could go back to being straight, right? If this stud put a weave in her head, right?
Yeah,
and
she
still
could.
fucking niggas, y'all would look at her as like she wouldn't be bi, she would be straight. How
Yeah,
about
I
that?
mean,
I
straight.
wouldn't, but most of the world would.
Most of the world would just say she's
She
straight.
just had an experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at her as like I can't. You know, if I'm raised under a different type roof, so I don't trust
can't
no. I
unsee
don't
it.
trust no
Yeah.
lesbianism.
But as a man, if you just in the room with a dick for too many seconds, you gay.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
That's the end of the talk.
I'm just saying. Like, it's like, no, I'm just saying, like, with it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just in the room, like right now, somebody pulled their dick out, everybody in here got to get out the room. You got a certain amount of seconds
Yeah, you got
to
right.
get out the room.
That-
Because if you stay, what does that say about you?
Yeah, that's
Canelo
crazy.
Alvarez said that his trainer had to pull his meat out so he could piss because he had boxing gloves on. He was about to walk out to the fight.
Ain't no love for the
What?
sport.
Ain't
It's
no way.
Ain't no love for the sport.
Ain't no way.
That-
You better
that
take
great.
them gloves off.
You can't. Them Jones is on
But
and
you
wrap.
better-
You can't.
you
You
better
literally
be-
can't take them
Well,
off.
You better pee
Dev
with the
fight
gloves.
MMA.
No.
And he can have the gloves
He'll
on.
never get on rap.
Guess what?
First
You
off-
better pee with the gloves.
First off, MMA gloves have your fingers out. You can still reach.
You
and
can't
grab-
pee with your fingers.
Bro, you can grab your meat with MMA
No, what I'm
gloves.
asking, there's no women in this whole coliseum that can help him piss. He
what
wanted to
I'm
do that
saying.
shit. Like, stop
check
it,
this.
yo.
Okay, I got a question.
Damn,
He takes on a fight. He's fighting for, his podcast, celebrity boxing. Celebrity boxing.
Okay.
He raising what's your favorite cause, man? Cancer, AIDS, what? Homeless kids,
mental health,
mental health. You
Hunger.
trying to help all of these
Yeah.
people, kids with mental health
Uh-huh.
and cancer.
Uh-huh.
You got the boxing gloves on. You gotta piss.
Mm-hmm.
Something awful. It's no way to take them off. The gloves, you got the cast part on, the wraps, and then they put the gloves on and they taped
They
on.
tape
You
'em
can't
up.
take them off.
Okay.
You need somebody in your camp to grab that joint. She not there. There's one lady that's around, but she's not even on the team or nothing. Are you gonna let your homie that's just like, bro, I'm his trainer. We have to do it to win the fight. This is real. This my brother. Or you gonna let the lady?
That nigga better pee before he put them gloves on.
No.
Be a
This
good
is,
sport.
this is something that really happens to fighters. Like you gotta
It
take
do.
a shit
It
or
happen all
something
the
like
time.
like so. This and with Canelo now that he can speak English,
Where
he
are
just
they at
saying
the
shit.
time though?
Nigga, at the MGM motherfucking grand about to fight for $100 million. He gotta piss right now. Ain't nothing you can do. They gotta walk
Hey,
out
where
there.
you at?
Is he? So are you gonna be madder?
I'm gonna be there though.
Nah, you're not
No.
there, bro. Is
Yes,
you gonna
she
be
is.
madder? I need to know.
What's gonna make it worse?
Because most men stay away from their wife.
Listen, I'm gonna be on my Matilda shit. I'm gonna move it with my eyes.
Oh,
That's how I'm gonna do it.
Is you going to be madder at
Say
him?
no.
For a male
Is you,
or female?
listen, are you going to be madder at him that his coach did it? Somebody you know that's like, bro, I'm not even on no
First
gay
of all,
type
we're not
time.
even gonna have a male or female question because he ain't having no male move shit. So
Okay,
So a
So
female would be
had
better.
to
That's a
do it,
fact.
then that just would have had to be. I just
I
better not
respect
know. Just I don't want to know about it.
But you gotta know he gonna tell you.
No, he ain't. Don't
He
tell
gonna
me.
tell. So you're not gonna be mad if you find out years
I
later
ain't
that a
gonna
woman
find out,
grabbed his
'cause then
dick?
I ain't gonna find out.
He got to. He honest. He gotta tell you.
Yeah, he honest.
honest.
I'm telling you right now, if you ever in that predicament, I don't want to know.
Yo,
Oh, you don't
Don't worry,
know.
'cause
You
I'm
don't.
not, so it
You
don't
don't
even
want to
matter.
know
It don't
her.
even matter.
people at home, please let us know. Women, are you gonna be mad that that dude was like, look, I ain't wanna have the homie do it. I asked the lady in the hallway, she handled it for me. You know
It
what I
better
mean?
be an old lady over 65.
God damn.
Why?
No, what if,
Why
now,
though?
what if you seen her?
It
now-
better be grand. It better be
Why?
a
no,
grandma.
no, but
They suck
what
dick
if,
too.
no, what if the closest person was the ring card girl?
Oh nah, that's
No, that's
crazy.
cool. I trust her more than anybody else. For
Why?
real.
They be models. The ring card girls
No,
be models.
but they be working. They be chilling. I don't know. I don't think they be on that. It be the thirsty ones in the.
Because Canelo said Bull had to shake that joint afterwards.
Stop
That's the
that.
part. No,
That's
I swear to
so
God.
So that happened
that's
to
I
crazy.
swear to
Canelo?
God.
That's
Canelo,
Canelo?
I swear to God. He speak English now. That nigga just talking on podcast.
Yeah, he
No,
need to shut the
that's-
fuck
that's
up.
crazy.
That happened to Canelo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this happened to
crazy.
Canelo. I mean, I'm talking about they really fighting for
But
100 million.
wait, so do they have like a resident doctor or a nurse on site?
Yeah,
Because
at the ring.
if it's somebody
In the
like
ring,
that, then,
in the ring.
Okay, well bring that person to do
So a doctor make it not cheating?
it. No, it just makes it a little more political.
It's more medical. I get it.
You make it more
It's a
medical
little
because you
yeah.
don't. Is your
And
doctor a male or a female? You
It don't matter because at the end of the day,
Is your
they have
gynecologist a male or female?
either or.
No, I'm
It
asking
depends.
We asking
you.
you.
No, it depends. They work with a family practice.
Oh, because
So
it's a
it-
network.
yeah,
Network.
Yeah.
Yo, would you be upset, bro? It be on some man shit. Would you be upset if you seen her gynecologist and he was like somebody that you looked at and was like, yo, he looked like he kind of that bull?
Oh, say that again.
Like you see her
Like the
gynecologist.
Usher. There's Usher.
No, no, like
There's
he's
Usher's
just,
a gynecologist.
Yeah, like he
Oh.
one of these Michael Ealy. He like Michael Ealy type nigga. Like he just looked like a
Little
smooth
model
ass
nigga.
nigga. Like he was like a modeling nigga, and he was just like, everything looked good down there. He tell him,
He tell him, I'm gonna have to beat that mother.
It's medical, bro. It's medical.
hey yo,
Yo, man,
That nigga got a license. I mean, what
Nigga
can
said
I do?
everything look good down
Yo,
there.
that's a good question for the people at home too, man. Yo, bro,
That's
if your
crazy.
girl, yeah, telling the
I
nigga
might- I
everything
He
might
is
gonna have
good.
to
dirty.
rephrase that. He going to say it different.
He gonna have to, man, because then it's like, yo, I'm gonna have to check him in the parking lot or so.
Would you have a man doctor? And the fellas have a man doctor?
yeah, I mean, dog.
Grab your
I
balls
got-
and stuff?
He had to grab
No,
my
I'm
ball.
talking about you got a cough and all that shit. My female doctor grab my balls and tell me cough and shit.
That's how they check for hernia and stuff.
So
like
that's
that.
what I'm
Yeah.
asking you, your male doctor that y'all got.
I'll get that.
Fortunately, it hasn't happened yet. But when I go and get my, like, if I had to go get like a what's that?
Prostate?
Colon out. Yeah, one of them joints is going to happen.
But
I'm
no,
scared.
the prostate. So the prostate joint. I just went to the doctor, and the prostate joint. They don't do the fingers in the butt no more.
Oh,
They
word?
don't- Yeah, no.
Oh, that's what's up.
no.
God.
They,
He right clapping up.
yeah, they actually.
Because
they
I was
actually,
hoping, it's so crazy because I was like, yo, I was hoping by the time I have to get one.
Nah,
I'm a
they
few
say-
months away. It better be a laser.
Yo, listen.
Niggas be like, oh no, we don't put our fingers in there. We put our dick in there.
No. Yo, the crazy part
The
is,
world getting crazy.
I think that the test
out of
was invented
control.
by somebody gay. Because when I went to the doctor like 3 weeks ago, he was like, yo, we did away with that test like 6 months ago. He was like, yo, it has no medical purpose. He was like, yo, they stick their fingers in there like, oh, yo, it just feels swollen. He was like, yo, it doesn't serve no medical purpose. It's just a guess.
You ever
So they
seen
were
the,
just
like,
sticking
Instagram
fingers in the
reel?
ass all
Yeah.
this time.
You ever seen an Instagram reel where they asking a boy like, "Yo, you feel anything yet?" And he's just like, "Nah." And but then you see one hand appear on his shoulder. Then you feel anything? Nah. Then another hand. That's just like, yeah.
I don't know what he watching his algorithm.
Yeah, now they do an actual like they do it like an ultrasound type jump. You know what I'm saying? They did put the lube on your stomach now.
That's weird.
But they got it from Diddy Crib. Because that nigga had 1,000 bottles, man.
my God.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
You think Diddy gay? Let's just talk about it.
Absolutely.
You think he gay?
1,092%. Yes.
Damn. Well, she already said Oprah gay, so of course she
Yeah.
think Diddy gay.
Not me. I'm trying to sign a revolt.
Listen,
If y'all still cool with Diddy.
No, he sold it.
Nah,
He
nah,
sold
nah,
it.
yeah.
It's not even his no more.
My bone
cool.
to pick is that.
Well, yeah, Diddy.
My
Yeah,
bone
we
to
gotta
pick
go
is
through
they need
Diddy
to
to
come
get on
out with
revolt
it.
now.
Like, if they gonna do what they gonna do, that's cool. But they.
I think he'd be more protected if he would have came out.
right.
He would've. He would.
Because it's who you really are. But you corny for being a clown. Like if you're not authentic who you are, then I can't. That's
Let me ask you this. Do you believe that R. Kelly should be in jail?
yes.
Do you still support R. Kelly's music? Do
I-
you still listen to? You
So
still
me
turn it on?
personally, I don't turn it on. It's not on any of my playlists. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's not a musical genius.
Okay,
and that
but do
his
you
music
turn it
ain't
on?
fire.
Do you turn it on?
No.
Do you step in the name of love?
Okay.
Actually, I can't now because if you actually go back and do listen to it, because right after that whole thing came out, shout out to my girl Tamara Simmons because she's one of the executive producers. That's my girl. But when I listened to the music after they ran the special, he got all kinds of lyrics
Like
in
clues or whatever.
there. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
now so it make it uncomfortable to listen.
So
to
you
it.
do you listen to his music, support his
Nah.
music? So what I want to know is, how is it going to be possible to not listen to Diddy?
Bro,
Listen,
I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you
it's
something. I'm gonna tell you.
almost impossible.
I'm gonna tell you. I could definitely. It's gonna be hard to hear him say, "Take that, take that."
So beyond, so
gonna be-
so
That's
probably
even
why
if
he
they
was saying
found a
that
way to
shit.
use
It's gonna
AI
be
and
crazy.
take that's out, he's such a part of. It's like, how do you throw away Biggie?
Your whole 20 years.
It's like
So-
you have
so
to
what
throw
I was-
away other people in
Yeah.
order to throw away
Yeah.
Jada
Biggie.
kissed the locks.
How do you throw away them locks, Jones? How do you throw away Biggie? It's like he gonna get a pass on the music front just off of the
But I
amount
think
of
he
collabs.
should. I think he should. And I think R. Kelly should. And the reason why is because I'm good friends with Bill Cosby, right?
Bill
and this-
Cosby is like his dad.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby is not guilty. I don't think Bill Cosby
Thank
is
you.
guilty.
I mean, he out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he was guilty. I
But-
think they tried to destroy his character because he was trying to
Facts.
buy that
I,
network.
I agree.
I think
I agree
he
with that.
listen. The
Yeah.
only reason I think that he innocent is because it wasn't no bad bitches. It's just all ugly bitches.
Yeah, he had bread. Yeah,
Like,
you know what?
it's just- like, come on.
There had
He
to be a couple bad bitches.
There had to be a couple bad bitches in there. It was no bad bitches.
But
So-
just think about it. Heathcliff Huxtable, right? That's not Bill Cosby. That's a fictitious character on television.
The one that was putting drugs in the
No, two
inside of
different
the
people.
chili.
Two different people.
No, Huxtable. No, man, he had the chili that they used to eat on the show, and then everybody would get horny.
That's not
and he
true.
stopped Rudy.
That-
He stopped
that's
Rudy
fa-
from eating it.
That's false.
He stopped Rudy from eating it with the
I
son.
didn't see that.
Slice was
Nah, I
there.
watched all them.
Nah.
I was there.
Slice was there.
That ain't what really happened. I'll tell you the real
I don't
episode.
think so. I ain't.
You can't
That
ban.
sound crazy.
You can't ban a song.
Because they never stopped showing the
Because
Cosby.
motherfucker-
The
it's
Cosby
like-
show never stopped
They
coming
did.
on.
They cut off some channels. They brought it back though.
See, my difference with my difference with R. Kelly and Diddy is that, at least to my knowledge, I know Diddy has some suspect stuff with some of the little barely minors, but with R. Kelly, his stuff was on another level. Like, we talking about little kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, Diddy got some stuff under his belt that I feel like was unorthodox, that he was wrong, but we talking mostly about adults. So I think the dynamic is a little bit different.
So who's worse? Who's worse? Diddy or R. Kelly?
100% I say R. Kelly.
So
Kelly,
I would
R.
think
Kelly
it
for
have
sure.
it have to be
Yeah.
R. Kelly because it
100%
would
R.
it
Kelly.
sound
He
like
took advantage.
what it sounded like with Diddy.
took advantage too.
It just seemed like Diddy. If anything, Diddy was buying hoes, right? And what happens is now what was normal before in a certain world, buying hoes is the term is human trafficking. That was always the thing, pimping and prostitutes selling their body, but now it's human trafficking. Sounds crazy, but we can't forget the main hatred that people feel from Diddy is seeing that he was physically abusive to women. And
Right.
seeing
Yeah,
him
yeah.
stepping on
Yeah.
that girl and all of
Oh,
that type of
yeah.
shit
Oh,
just
yeah.
made
That
you
was
like,
the-
oh, I don't even get.
Let me ask you
Yeah,
a
that was the
question.
icing
You know
on
what
the
I'm
cake right
Yeah.
there.
But,
Like they,
but if he gay, does that make that a lesser offense? Because it's almost like a woman fighting a woman.
If he-
Does that
No.
make it a lesser?
No, 'cause he's not
offense if he
trans.
gay?
Can he not identify as a woman?
Even if he did, based on our strategy, it don't matter if you identify your muscles
I'm talking about
identify
the court-
as
the
a
court of
nigga.
law?
Yeah, your muscles identify as a nigga with nigga strength. That's why you was able to do whatever you wanted to them women. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
wasn't only fucking women. Like he wasn't just raping women. He was trafficking boys too.
How do you know?
Yeah, listen.
That's what they talk on the TMZ joint.
Yeah, but
they said he
it's-
was sex trafficking boys.
But see, the thing is, he used his power and his position to abuse too. It wasn't just
He didn't have
physical
to beat
abuse.
him up.
Yeah. He used other abuse, like, money and rights and music and access.
Keeping drugs
and all
around
of
and they
that.
drugged up, they
Yeah.
doing whatever,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Kind of like Taken. Remember they had the girls in there and they be kind of like zombied out. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, shit, that could happen to anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Dad used to go to the revolt parties.
No, I didn't. But I would have went to the.
You would have went to a Diddy party?
I would have, yo. Like nobody. Let me tell you
Without
something.
knowing, right?
No, I'm telling you.
Without knowing,
Right.
Or with knowing.
No, this is the thing. No, hell no. Now listen, this is the craziest part.
She trying to lie to you.
No, this is the craziest part. I said it before on here. At any time before all this shit came out, if I came here and was like, "Yo, they having a party
At
at the Combs mansion, everybody going to be there after the fucking Grammys," everybody's going with me. Everybody's going.
That's
you're
why the
going,
parties was-
You're going. Like
that's
if we
why-
was in here and I'm like, "Yo, we about to
Oh,
go
if
to
I
the Grammys,"
didn't know, I mean,
everybody would have went.
That's
you know
why
what I
they
mean?
was all white parties.
But the
so you can't see the nut.
But the problem.
This dude crazy, yo.
Crazy, I'm trying to tell you.
But the problem with it was once you walk in and now your name is on the guest list, some goofy shit happened. You was only in there for 15 minutes. You left. You pilled.
Right.
You wasn't there 3 o'clock in the morning.
Now
when-
you on the fence.
Now you on the fucking document.
You're part of the record.
You
You're
like-
part-
Yeah. Nah, if you was there, you were part of all of it.
It just made you look like you was
yeah.
like, dog, I literally went in there. I seen Fabulous. I said, what up? I seen the nigga.
Yeah.
Should Young
But just because
Miami
you
go
was
to...
there, your name is in the joint.
But
facts.
but they know which ones was involved.
So
like,
should Young Miami go to
They
jail
know.
too?
I don't know too much about the case.
She
They just said
was.
that-
They said she was the one that was basically going out and
Yeah,
getting.
they said he was helping her, right?
Yeah,
Or
helping
something
him
like
and
that.
go and
Yeah, I
get.
heard
She was
about
going to
that.
go get the hoes, and she was the one that.
I'm confused a little bit about like, yo, if people being hoes, if it's not something to do with like underage shit like that.
Why the hoes ain't getting in trouble?
yeah, I mean,
Right, this is what I'm saying. It starts turning into a thing where it's like, it used to be 27-year-old woman selling her body. The dude bought it. They both was doing a crime. It wasn't like, oh,
It's
you're
because-
sex trafficking.
It's because so at some point even hoes got rights. So
Yeah.
the part is, it's like, all right, you paid me to do a service, but but then when you drug me, and then I pass out and you do whatever the fuck you want to do
Right.
to me, and I wake up
Yeah.
tomorrow and I don't know what
So
happened.
Diddy was
That's
drugging
That's a
something
different
different.
level. Yeah.
They said Diddy was drugging her?
or
I thought he was just
Or-
supplying drugs. Like they fuck with
They getting
drugs,
high.
so they
Or-
all get high.
Or the other thing is, if you bring somebody into a service and they don't, they're in consent and they doing what they doing, and okay, we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours later and they ready to go, and you tell them they can't go, that's where it becomes a
Oh,
problem.
wait, that's
too.
kidnapping.
Well,
but
that's what was happening too.
if you still paying them, they staying on the clock. It's just a lot of people sell pussy or dick. Some of these dudes, and then when they see a lawsuit, they like, I was there. He paid me to do this. Like, yo, you. That's where it starts getting
do that.
That's why it's get. But the thing is, the fact that they can admittedly say that they can say
Yeah.
like, I was a sex worker and I was on there and I saw horrible things. It's like, dog, like, you know what? You should
The
both
reason
get
that
locked
you
up.
and the
for
reason
life.
that you don't see a lot of
Yeah.
those people come forward is because they the easiest people to pay off. So
Right.
somebody that's a sex worker, it's easy to just
Cut
they
them
don't
a
they
check.
don't it's like, listen, I give you this money, you don't gotta come to court tell your embarrassing story that you a sex worker. And you know, just like that time
And it's
we did that podcast, me, you and Slice, and then Slice went in the room with the bull. We didn't sign up for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if y'all listen to this jackass, she looking like you telling the fucking truth.
Yeah, like he get gay sometimes. Only on camera.
No, get the fuck out of here. So all we could do is fucking support. I don't know. It sounds bad. I'm supporting the music. I'm supporting Heathcliff Huxtable. I'm listening to Diddy. I'm listening to R. Kelly. He the fucking greatest of all times of R&B. And if somebody feels some type way, it's like you can't erase history.
Hey, y'all
I
still
can't unlike this song because this nigga's a fucking freak.
I listened to Michael Jackson on the way here.
Now, first of all, Michael Jackson was innocent. We all know
He
that.
fucked the shit out them boys.
Would you, real quick, before we get out of here, how you
Yeah.
feel about it? You still support the music or not, based off a character or anybody?
Well, I won't.
or the
so-
movie or whatever a famous person is, once they do something horrendous, does that make the movie less good?
No, I don't make the movie less good because the movie was already created before all of that, before we know it. You know what I mean? We liked it beforehand, but you know, at that point, it's like, yo, I can't support anything else this person is doing at all because of the fact that, you know, he doing crazy shit in the world. So
You can only support it if she support it.
yeah.
That's right. That's it. I ain't got no more. This man is the perfect husband. Yo, that's the end of the Talk Heavy podcast.
These are the top 5 quotes that whores say. Number 5, I was raised by my grandma. Grandparents are easily manipulated. Either that or she got young grandparents, which means her grandmom had her mom at 15, her mom had her at 15, and she comes from a bloodline of promiscuous DNA. Grandparents can't keep up with what the kids are doing, so the kids are left to run wild, no supervision. Everybody know grandparents wake up early and go to bed early. That means that woman grew up easily sneaking boys in her room, getting bust down at 13, 14 years old. Grandparents let you get away with murder. They simply can't see their precious grandbaby as a whore, so they let her do whatever she wants.
Number 4.
Anytime she say, what's your sign?
What's your sign?
Cause I'm compatible with Aquarius. But you know, Geminis, they just so toxic. Saying stupid shit like, he a Taurus, he don't got no money. The only way she'll notice is if she fuck every single sign, at least twice. Cause you know, one time could be a fluke. Oh girl, he a Sag, and you already know what that means.
He was Sagittarian that ass up, huh?
I mean, cause you fucked Aquarius. There's 12 zodiac signs. Times that by 2 niggas. So that's at least 24 fucks it would take for her to be a professional Earth outer space bitch.
Number 3, we've all heard it. We shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be doing this.
But you doing it, ain't you?
That means that you know you shouldn't be doing it, but you can't help yourself. You have a thirst for dicks that can't be quenched. Whether I was previously messing with your homegirl or you got a husband, you were still going to bounce on top of that joint saying, we ain't supposed to be doing this.
Number 2.
I just want to start over new with no one knows me. Frontier can't fly your ass far enough. You can't fly away from your holder. Any woman who says she wants to move away where nobody knows her is trying to run from her past. She's trying to run from all the hoeing she done did in that city. I don't care what city she flies to, the hoe is in her. Who wants to live a place where they don't know anyone? Away from friends, away from family. You want to go where everybody knows your name. No, not a hoe. You want to go where nobody knows your name. That's because you trying to run from them dicks.
Number 1, numero uno. Every man's heard this one. I got a boyfriend, so you gotta wear a condom. What? So hold on. Not I won't have sex with you because I have a boyfriend. Women like this manipulate their own brains to do exactly what they wanted to do anyway. Their justification for this is if there's some kind of latex barrier between your penis and their vagina, they didn't really fuck you, and they'll often leave you off their body list. Women only count dudes they went raw with. Never mind the balls smacking up against their butthole. I have a boyfriend, so you gotta wear a condom is the top violation, and that's why it's number 1 on the list. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more top 5 lists.